We got a new #1 farm system in the MLB, which means one organization might be building the next dynasty. Meanwhile, Shohei Ohtani just reminded the entire planet why he might be the most dangerous player we've ever seen, launching a grand slam to open the World Baseball Classic. And at the same time, Bryce Harper continues stacking achievements that are quietly pushing him closer and closer to Hall of Fame territory. So today we're breaking down the new #1 farm system in baseball, why Ohtani just shook the entire WBC, and why Bryce Harper's career is starting to look legendary. Because when you look at these three stories, they tell you exactly where baseball is headed next. Let's talk about it. Let's start with the future of baseball, because the MLB just released updated farm system rankings, and there is officially a new #1 organization in baseball. Teams with elite farm systems are the teams that dominate for the next decade. Just look at recent history. The LA Dodgers built a powerhouse using player development. The Atlanta Braves built a championship core almost entirely from prospects. And the Baltimore Orioles went from rebuilding to contenders thanks to their young stars. Farm systems change everything, and now a new organization sits at the top. Here's the reality about modern baseball. Free agency is expensive, trades are risky, but prospects are where championships begin. Because when a team develops multiple young stars at the same time, you get something extremely dangerous, a core. Cores win championships. Think about players like Ronald Acuna Jr., Ozzie Albies, Spencer Strider, all develop inside the same system. That's how dynasties are built. So why did this organization jump to #1? It comes down to three things: elite upside, high-end pitching, and major league ready talent. Biggest reason is star power, not just solid players, but players scouts believe could become franchise superstars, players who could someday compete for MVPs, players who could change the direction of a franchise. The second reason is pitching. Every contender needs arms, and this farm system is loaded with them. Power pitchers, high strikeout stuff, pitchers who can impact big leagues soon. The third reason is timing. Some prospects are still years away, but this system has players who can reach their majors very soon. That means the big league roster can improve quickly. When one team has a #1 farm system, it changes the balance of power, because eventually those prospects turn into stars, and stars turn to contenders. The question is, which of these prospects becomes the next face of baseball? Because right now, that title still belongs to someone else. That brings us to the global stage, because the World Baseball Classic just started, and immediately, Shohei Ohtani reminded everyone why he might be the most incredible player baseball has ever seen. First game, first major moment, and what does Ohtani do? He launches a grand slam. Not a single, not a double, a grand slam. The entire stadium explodes. Fans go insane. And suddenly the entire baseball world is talking about the same thing again: Shohei Ohtani. Baseball, I've seen legends before, but what Ohtani does is something the sport has almost never seen. He hits like an MVP, he pitches like a Cy Young contender, and somehow he dominates both at the same time. The WBC amplifies everything, because now the entire world is watching. Fans from Japan, fans from the US, fans from the Dominican Republic, fans from everywhere. And when Ohtani hits a grand slam on that stage, it becomes bigger than baseball. It becomes a global sports moment. And that brings up the biggest question in sports right now: who is the face of baseball? Is it Shohei Ohtani, or challengers like Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, or Bobby Wood Jr.? Because baseball might be entering a new superstar era. But while everyone debates the future of baseball, one player is quietly building a legacy that might already been historic: Bryce Harper. Harper has been famous since he was a teenager. He was called generational talent before he ever stepped into the majors. And now he's starting to build something bigger than hype. He's building a Hall of Fame resume. Let's look at what Harper has accomplished: multiple MVP awards, all-star selections, postseason success, elite power, and elite on-base ability. In a career that has remained dominant for more than a decade. What separates great players from legends? Moments. And Harper has them. Clutch hits, postseason heroics, leadership, and a career that continues to evolve. If Harper continues producing at this level, the Hall of Fame conversation won't be a debate. It will be inevitable. And that's why his career right now is fascinating to watch, because we're watching a superstar slowly turn into a legend. When you connect these three stories together, you'll see the full picture of baseball's timeline. The future, the new #1 farm system, the present Shohei Ohtani dominating the world stage, and the legacy: Bryce Harper building a Hall of Fame career. Three different eras of baseball all happened at the same time. But now I want to hear from you. Who is the true face of baseball right now? Is it Ohtani? Is it Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, or someone else entirely? And which organization do you think will dominate the next decade with their farm system? Drop your takes in the comments. If you like baseball breakdowns like this, hit subscribe, because we're covering everything happening across the MLB. And trust me, this season is just getting started. See you guys on the next one.